You ever notice how when you're high, you kind of feel like a genius sometimes? Like every thought you have suddenly sounds deep, every beat you make slaps harder, every sketch looks like it should be in a gallery. Weed has this way of putting a filter over everything and it makes you feel creative, even if you're not actually creating anything. And I can't even lie, some of my best ideas came to me when I was high, but I didn't do anything with them. I'd get all hyped about the concept in my head, maybe write a note in my phone, and then do nothing. That $1 million idea that I had was just another half-written thought in my notes app. And that's the trick. Weed gives you the feeling of progress without the discipline to execute. Being creative isn't about having random sparks of inspiration, it's about being able to sit down sober when you're bored, when you don't feel like it, and still make something. The sober version of me can take an idea from start to finish. The high version of me just talks about how good it's going to be. And that's the danger. Weed numbs you into thinking you're moving forward when really you're stuck. I wasted years thinking I was working on music or planning projects when really I was just sitting around vibing, convincing myself I was productive. I wasn't creating, I was just daydreaming. And look, I'm not saying weed kills creativity, it can spark it like a motherfucker, but the difference between the people who make something of it and the people who just smoke away their 20s is execution. If you can't create sober, weed is an illusion. It's the same as thinking watching a workout video counts as exercise. Creativity isn't about being high, it's about discipline, consistency, and showing up. Weed might give you the idea, but only you can bring that to life. Weed is sneaky, man. It makes you believe you're unlocking some hidden version. Like, bro, I just tapped into my higher consciousness. Like, no, you didn't. What really happens is you get stuck in this thought loop. You'll write the same lyric 10 times, rewatch the same beat pattern, resketch the same little idea, and you'll swear it's the greatest thing ever, but then you sober up, look at it or listen to it and realize it's trash. That's when you learn the truth. Weed doesn't make you creative, you're the creative one. Weed just turns the volume up on the noise in your head. Sometimes you catch a gem in there, sometimes it's garbage. The real test is what do you do after? I wasted so much potential thinking I was grinding when I was just baked. I'd convince myself, yo, I'll mix this track tomorrow, I'm just vibing tonight. Tomorrow came and the blunt rolled itself again. Years slip by like that and you don't notice it until you hit a wall. Like, damn, where did all this fucking time go? Here's the part no one tells you. True creativity is boring sometimes. It's sitting at your desk, sober, tweaking sounds that don't even inspire you at first. And I'm just coming from the producer aspect because I'm a producer. It's staring at a blank canvas for an hour before a single idea shows up. It's finishing the song when it sounds trash just to build the muscle of finishing something. That's where the growth happens, not in the clouds. Weed is like training wheels. Maybe it sparks something early on, but if you never learn to ride without it, you're not an artist. You're just high. And don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-weed. If you got control, that's cool. If you can advance, that's cool. If you can actually execute shit, that's great. Because then it's actually medicine. In a sense, it's medicine. But if it's controlling you, if you can't create, if you can't be productive, if you can't show up full potential at your job, write, paint, or build, or do anything, that's when you gotta get real with yourself. That's when you realize weed isn't helping you create, it's helping you hide. The most creative thing you'll ever do in your life isn't rolling up. It's building something from nothing, stone cold sober, and having the discipline to keep going even when it doesn't feel like magic. So yeah, weed might give you the idea, but you're the one who has to give it life. So just do that shit, you know? All right, peace.